This time we will have one face slowly morph into another face. It's called face interpolation. So let's look for it. Here, go and type Mathematica face interpolation. Well, what's the name again? It is called perform face interpolation. So here, perform face interpolation. Here it is. I looked this up before. That's why it's there. Okay, so let's go there and let's get inspired by all this code that they give us. So here, I'm going to get the image, but I will not get the image because these are very nice family members, but I want to use my favorite group to see how their faces morph into another. So what I'm going to do is I will do image here, but I will use my own image. So go here and say img equals, and I will put the image here and then put semicolon afterwards. If you want, you can use this current image. So you can say, for example, current image. If you do this here and shift enter, it will ask for permission to use your webcam. And then if you give it the permission, then it will take a picture of you using the webcam. So I encourage you to do this. If you want to do this with multiple images, you can call img1 equals, take this, and then go back and then do Control L or Command L, and then do with img2. And if you repeat it, you would have multiple images of yourself. It could be smiling face, frowning face. You can have all kinds of faces, and then you can make this transition that we are doing with your own face with the various expressions. That could be fun too. But here, I'm not going to show you my face because it's not much to look at. So I'm going to use a picture of a group and then show you how the face changes from one to the other. So I will at least show you my age by picking a group, the Beatles. There we go. You can pick your favorite group. So let's see. We have to find a picture that is where the members are all looking at the same direction and same size. So this is a different size. And some are looking left, some are looking right. I think this is about right. Everybody's looking forward, and lighting is about the same, and they are all looking at the same direction. So I'm going to use this one. If I left and then copy this image here, it will be too big because it's 3000 by this here. It would work on desktop Mathematica, but not on the online one. So what I will do is I will capture this one as it is. So what I'm going to do is go and, I think it's called snip, right? Snipping tool. On the Mac, you have your own version, which was a Command Shift 4. So here, go, and I'm going to get the image here. Okay, I got the image. I will go to back to my code and go to this space between them and paste. There we go. So I have my image. Okay, while it's taking it, let's go and find what the next one is. I got to find the faces. So I will click. And it got copied. All right, I will go to the bottom here. And then in a new cell, paste it. There we go. These are faces. Okay. Notice this IMG image option. It means it found actually the faces, not the coordinates. Let's take a look what we found. Faces. You should see these 4 members. Okay, 4 beetle right there. 4 beetles, that is. Okay, I will delete this one because we don't need it. Now let's go to the next one. We're going to find the landmarks in their faces. So let's see. So here, these are 2 separate codes. So we need to find landmarks. That is, we need to put the pictures on top of each other, nose on nose, eyes on eyes, and mouth on mouth, so that the picture seamlessly morph one person to another without moving left and right. To do this, it automatically finds the landmarks. Landmarks in your face are the eyes, mouth. I guess those are what they find. Okay, let's go and go to the new cell at the bottom, click, and then paste it. So shift enter, it will find landmarks. You may wonder, where did it find all those landmarks? Let's find out. This code is it. If you don't see this code, you got to click here. Okay, let's click, copy it. Let's come here. It's still running, but we can still enter it. Click at the bottom and paste the code. and I will do Shift Enter so that after doing this here, it will run this one. The black here is done. So now it's going to show them here. So it found the eyes and the mouth correctly so that they will align them on top of each other. I hope you're having fun with the members of your own favorite group. There we go. And then after that, now we are going to transform faces using an affine transform to align their landmarks. So in other words, we're just going to stretch, rotate, do whatever it takes to have the faces. Affine may not involve rotation. I think it's strictly linear. But at any rate, it will do a copy, do transformation so that they all align perfectly. It doesn't seem to be different here, but you see, the eyes were lower here. Now, it does involve rotation. Oh, no, it doesn't. I think they made a shear transformation. At any rate, so they are making sure that the eyes are on the same spot in each picture. So these look slightly different, and that's the reason. They made sure that they are aligning. So we are going to do the same here. Okay, if you see, Ringo Starr's eyes are toward the right, and you see this eye is lower than this eye, and mouths are about at the same location, but at any rate, I'm going to copy that code here. And then I will do the transformation. And then after doing the transformation, we can align the faces. So I copy this code here, and we can go click the bottom and then paste it and then run it. So earlier I indicated that Paul's right eye is lower, but now they are at the same height. Ringo was, I think, what was different about Ringo? Oh, Paul's mouth was lower, but he got to the same level. And wherever the data is missing, they use the mirror image to fill in. Okay, so we got these right. And then let's go. And then we do manipulate. So click here. And then come back here and go to the end. I don't need this. Okay, go to the end, click, paste the manipulate code, and then it's going to align the faces. Okay, there we go. You see this manipulate. Let me have this here. It shows the number. I think it will go from 0 to 1. And 0 is Ringo Starr, 1 is John Lennon. And as it goes in between, you will see the face transforming into George Harrison and Paul McCartney. So let's see. Let's go slowly at a time. The transition in this web page online is kind of not smooth, but you can see it being transformed here. This from here to here was not natural because he was having a toothy grin, whereas his mouth was closed. But these are closer to each other. So I think we'll have a smoother transition from George Harrison to Paul McCartney. So this is here. Here's McCartney here. And George Harrison is here. Where? Here? So this is the transition between George Harrison and Paul McCartney. It looks like a little bit of each person. So if you want to say these two people are brothers or something, then you can just put their pictures together, or have a here. You can just have faces, your own faces. Faces equals. Then you can have a curly bracket, and inside you can put different pictures of the same person, or two different persons, or yourself. You can have a current image, and then you can take the picture and have multiple pictures of yourself in here, smiling, frowning, all kinds, except don't move your head because it has to be aligned. So have your face fixed. Just change your eyes and your lips to express your feelings. Then you should be able to have multiple faces and go through the same code, and you will be able to do this. So now let's go from McCartney, which is around here, there, into John Lennon now. The lightings were rather different. He has this pronounced this lighting here, and he didn't, so it's kind of getting mixed up in an awkward way. Okay. So that's how you can do this here. These were not the ideal pictures for this here, but do it with your favorite soccer players or with your favorite bands. Here in the beginning, if you have a group picture, go through this here. But if you have individual pictures, don't do this first two. Just put the pictures in here one at a time. For example, I have this. Click here. Can I copy this way? Copy. Okay. And then go here and paste it. There we go. And then comma. And go to the other one. Click. And copy. Copy. And here. You can do this from the web page, from anywhere, and then put them in, and then start running from here, and then you will see this effect happening at the end.